I'll try. And it's a blue moon tonight. It's a blue moon tonight.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for coming, Frankie.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming, sharing your music.
Of course.
Telling me some stories behind them. I'm excited to get started.
Yeah.
Tell me about Till the End. What's the story behind this one?
This one I wrote with my friend Kirby Brown. A mutual friend of ours had been telling me about a trip that he had just taken to see his grandparents, and I think it was his grandfather has dementia, and he was just talking about how his grandma was like dealing with that and how she like wakes him up every morning and reminds him of who he is and who she is. I mean, it's like heartbreaking but sweet. Now I'm like kind of experiencing the same thing with my grandparents, so it's become a more personally impactful song. But yeah, that was what it started with.
Hey guys, I love sharing these incredible stories and acoustic sets with you. So if you're enjoying the show, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It makes a huge difference.
Wake you up in the morning, make your coffee just the same. Set you down with the morning paper, remind you of your name. I ain't gonna get weary, honey, I'm gonna finish the race. Even when you don't recognize my face. When you lose yourself, when who you were is so far gone. When your sun has set and your time is bound to come. When I said forever, I didn't mean it as pretend. I will stand beside you till the end. Saw us there in a photo album just the other day. Two awkward kids on a roller coaster, laughing all the way. Honey, we were so wild and free back then, nothing holding us down. We pinky promised we'd always be around. When you lose yourself, when who you were is so far gone. When your sun has set and your time is bound to come. When I said forever, I didn't mean it as pretend. I will stand beside you till the end. When it's our time to get ready, when it's our time to fly, you can count on me holding on to you in the by and by. When you lose yourself, when who you were is so far gone. When your sun has set and your time is bound to come. When I said forever, I didn't mean it as pretend. I will stand beside you till the end. I will stand beside you till the end. I will stand beside you till the end.
I listened to Blue Moon when you released it a couple weeks ago, and it's such a beautiful song.
Thank you so
And then
much.
you just told me that you're going to be releasing soon a whole body of work, like close to around 11 songs. So I'm really excited to hear the whole thing when it comes out. So I'll be waiting for the next few months for that thing to come out. Tell me about Blue Moon, about the story behind it.
Okay. As the classic story goes, was like in love with someone that wasn't really all that in love with me back. so that was kind of where it stemmed from. I mean, I wrote some verses. I like couldn't come up with a chorus, and it was all just like kind of rough. And then I went to write with my friend Bo Bedford.
Oh, nice. I know Bo. He's great.
Yeah. And so he helped me kind of clean it up, and he had a chorus that happened to fit perfectly with it. But yeah. That's...
All right.
My name slips off your tongue, reminds me of when we were young and dumb. Staying out till dawn in your daddy's 61, only resting for the sun. When will you call me your own? Show me you love me, never leave me alone. I'm not the loving kind, but for you I'll try. And it's a blue moon tonight. It's a blue moon tonight. When the filter burns and our minds have already flown, and the flowers of our memory grow, will you pick them for me? Lay them under the weeping tree, where our roots can learn to grow. And will you call me your own? Show me you love me, never leave me alone. I'm not the loving kind, but for you I'll try. And it's a blue moon tonight. It's a blue moon tonight. When you're loving right, you gotta hurt sometimes. And it's a blue moon tonight. Not the loving kind, but for you I'll try. And it's a blue moon tonight. It's a blue moon tonight. When you're loving right, you gotta hurt sometimes. And it's a blue moon tonight. It's a blue moon.
Who are your big influences?
I mean, I grew up listening to mostly like classic country. The first albums that I really loved were Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline. I was like kind of anti-pop for a long time. And I don't know, I've had a shift in my in my brain that now I dig a good like pop song.
Hey, it's hard to write a good pop song.
Yeah.
Because you have to tiptoe the line between being catchy and not being too cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doechii has been my recent favorite. I don't know that I'll be doing anything like that anytime soon.
Let's talk about That Ain't Wrong.
Okay. This one I wrote with, do you listen to Paul Cawthon? We started this song a while ago, and it started with, it kind of had like a Roy Orbison type of chorus that was beautiful, but was kind of hard for me to sing. The song was just like way more punchy and required a lot more of me to sing. And I recorded it a couple different times. I just kept like wanting to redo it. And then finally Charlie Wiles, that produced the record, he was like, do you just like not like this song? And I was like, I don't like the way that I sound when I sing it. And so there was a day that my friend Wesley Geiger was coming in to record, and he's an incredible songwriter. So I roped him into that same day, helping me kind of rewrite some of the song. The chorus is a lot different than it was before, but it's easier for me to sing.
I fell for you the other night. Something in your stare made me dream of quite the life. You and me there. If I'm the one for you, let me know that that ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. From the looks of you, we're aligned. Your boots could use a shine like this heart of mine. I'll pay my dues, true with time. Won't cost us another dime. We can ride all night till it's gone in the soft silver light of the dawn. And that ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. The line was crossed when it was drawn. That ain't wrong. If you fall for me, give me your word. Don't listen to the lies you've already heard. I'll sing for you just like a bird. My name on your tongue like it's your last word. Living ain't the same on your own. Just a scene from a dream you've outgrown. And that ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. The line was crossed when it was drawn. That ain't wrong.
Tell me about Wasted Breath.
Wesley and I wrote it together. I feel like it took me a while to like understand the meaning of the song that we were writing. I feel like that can happen a lot in co-writes, especially like if somebody else comes with an idea. Like I think the first verse he already had. It's like, okay, this person has like an idea of what this song means to them. So I'm like trying to tap into it and figure out,
and then make it your own too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chorus is like, to me, the way that I've like applied it to myself, I tend to get like decision paralysis, and like if it feels like there are too many options for things, I just like won't do anything.
Yeah.
And I am a procrastinator and whatever. So I feel like I waste a lot of time. That's kind of what this means to me. It's also like one of the only semi-upbeat songs that I have.
All right.
I saved it for last.
All right.
I'm as lonesome as a leaf in a lumber yard. Steady as a newborn colt on a cattle guard. Just looking for his footing or a sunset to ride away into. Now that the home ain't built on the patchwork quilt of the pasture, and you kept me warm best watching jet planes high above me, banking on my wasted breath. God knows my days aren't roses in the sun, and I've had my share of having too much fun. Now I'm just looking for a reason not to go back the way I came into my own sweet time. Never fell behind on you, and you kept me warm at night from the guilty winds that fly. I used to not believe in heaven, used to think that it was best watching jet planes high above me, banking on my wasted breath. I'm as lonesome as a leaf in a lumber yard, steady as a newborn colt on a cattle guard. Now I'm just looking for a reason not to go back the way I came into my own sweet time. Never fell behind on you, and you kept me warm at night from the guilty winds that fly. I used to not believe in heaven, used to think that it was best watching jet planes high above me, banking on my wasted breath. Watching jet planes high above me, banking on my wasted breath.
At what point do you push to project to the point to where you feel like it changes your tone? Like, and is that part of the reason why you're a softer singer? Because that plays a role in your tone generation.
Yeah, I think maybe so. It's like with That Ain't Wrong, the chorus that we had written before definitely was like more of a like punchy, like belt kind of chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I feel like there's just something about, like, I don't really love listening to music that's super like belty.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes my ears and my throat tired. It's like I know what they're feeling as they're singing it. I'm like, God, like I can't, or maybe it's just me. I get super tired if I'm singing like a really strong song. So it like kind of wears me out to listen to even. And yeah, I feel like the way that my voice sounds when I sing that way, I don't always dislike it, but I feel like more often than not, I'm like, it just like doesn't sound like me, or it doesn't sound the way that I want to sound.
Yeah, right.
Again, might be a just like laziness thing.
Well, it could also be like I said, in your nature. Like I teach a lot of piano students, and some students naturally play softer, some naturally play louder, some speak softer, some speak louder, and that's kind of like their nature. And it's like you can, obviously it's always good to, like I said earlier, go out of your comfort zone a bit, but
Yeah.
it's not true to who you really are. So it's good to push a little bit, but it's like understanding that like that's just not me.
Yeah.
And being completely happy with that and content. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Frankie, thanks so much for coming today.
Thank you for
sharing your
having
music.
me.
I really appreciate it. It was
Thank
really
you
great.
so much.
Thanks so much. That was awesome.